Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my product Empties since I started my channel in September. That's when I started collecting. I keep them in this big plastic drawer thing that's part of one of those 3-tier organizer unit things. And yeah, it's pretty much filled now, so I'm going to show you what I've either gone through completely and have a full-on opinion of it, and also the products that I tried maybe once or twice and I just gave up on because they just weren't working for me at all. So yeah, let's jump in. Okay, I'm gonna start with the products that I regret buying first. Get a couple of the little ones here. The first one I pulled out was the Bath & Body Works Pocket Bat Mad About You sanitizer. The scent is extremely strong. Like I don't know, it just doesn't work as a sanitizer, I don't think. Maybe as a body spray, maybe as a body spray and a shower gel, but not as a sanitizer. Another downside is there's big chunky glitter in this, which I'm sure every 5-year-old girl absolutely loves, but for me, it just, no. Next thing I have here is, okay, I know a lot of people really like these lipsticks, and I do agree that they have good pigmentation, but they smell bad, they wear off really quickly, and they feel really waxy and uncomfortable to wear. So with that being said, the Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Wine Room ended up in that drawer simply because I never reach for it, and yeah, I just don't like the formula. I can't wear it. The next thing I have here is from e.l.f. This is the long-lasting lustrous eyeshadows. I have the gold one. I bought this when I was doing kind of my holiday glam search shopping when I was looking for a cream color, and I decided to try both this and the Maybelline Color Tattoo Bold Gold. Yeah, that one ended up being way better. This one is kind of spongy and oily almost, and it just didn't have the same pigmentation or lasting power. Next thing I have here actually came in my top box in December. This was the Benefit They're Real mascara, and at the time I was excited to try it because I've heard so many great things about this mascara on YouTube. But this brush is really big. Like, it's probably as big as my entire eye area, so I found it really hard to work with and maneuver without getting mascara all over me and blinking and getting even more mascara all over me. So, and I also found that when this dried, it felt kind of rubbery almost, like it just wasn't comfortable to wear. So I don't know if I just got a defective tube, but that was my experience with that mascara. I didn't like it. The one that I didn't like, people are gonna be like, what? Everyone raves about this stuff. The Rimmel London Wonderlash with argan oil in it. Looks like this. I tried it, and within a couple of hours, again, it's a really big brush, so that kind of makes it hard for me to work with. It just wore off after a couple of hours, and it was just flaky and all over my face, and I just couldn't deal with it. The L'Oreal Paris Extraordinaire Gel Lac 123, so it's steps 1 and 3. I mentioned this in a haul back over the fall. Basically, what came in this is a base coat and a top coat for when you're doing your nails. I don't think it was really worth the money. Like, this packet is like $13 Canadian, and you could easily just buy the clear nail polish from like the cheapest line at the drugstore, use that as a top coat, and it works probably better. With that being said, I think if you just see it at the drugstore and you're wondering, it's not really worth buying over what you already have or what you've already been using. The next thing I have here was from my Body Shop haul that I posted, I think it was in October. This is the Body Shop Extra Virgin Minerals Loose Powder. The reason I do not like this product is the packaging. The packaging is brutal because when you open it, there's barely any way for the powder to stay underneath. The holes are really big, and literally all this powder gets in at the top. So it's really hard to work with because you get either too little or way too much on your brush, and it goes all over your vanity, and it's ugh. The next thing I have here is from Organics. It's like a drugstore hair care line. This is the Anti-Breakage Keratin Oil 3-Minute Miraculous Recovery. I guess it's a deep conditioner. That's what I used it as. You apply it like a conditioner in the shower, you leave it on for a couple minutes while you're doing other things, and you rinse it off. And that's what I did with it for a while. I used this probably for 3 or 4 weeks straight, like not as a daily conditioner, but like once or twice a week depending on how my hair was, but I just found it didn't do anything different than a regular conditioner. So yeah. And the last thing I have here in the regret pile, I've already mentioned that I did not like it, and because it was in my September favorites and fails. I remember that. This is the Palmer's Coconut Oil Shining Hairdress Moisture Grow product, and yeah, after that I couldn't use it. Much as I love the scent, couldn't do it. So now let's move into the things I actually used up. Some of them was kind of and some of them were really great. So I'll start with like the stuff that I usually buy no matter what, and I know for a fact I've been buying for years and I love them. This is the Aveeno Baby Eczema Care Moisturizing Cream. I use this on my legs every single day in the winter. It's pretty much the only thing that doesn't give me psoriasis and eczema all over my legs. So I go through tubes of this like crazy, so that's just one of those I used up. Highly recommend it if you have any dry skin problems because it's really gentle and really moisturizing. It also leaves a nice glisten on your skin. Like, it doesn't look super shiny or greasy, but it leaves like a nice look on your legs. The next thing I have here is just shaving cream. This is the Satin Care Dry Skin. Used up one of those. That's just the one I always buy. The Aveeno Active Natural Skin Relief Body Wash. Again, everyday winter essential for me. I'm on my 3rd tub of this now since November, I guess. But it's inexpensive. It's available pretty much every drugstore, so I like that. A couple things here from the Body Shop. In my September favorites, I mentioned my like all-time favorite shower gel. This is the Coconut Shower Cream. Used up one of those, and I also used up a mango. Woohoo! I also used up a Body Shop Early Harvest Raspberry Body Scrub. There's a bit left there in the corner, but smelled heavenly. It was nice. But I think I prefer the Brazil Nut over this one still. Next thing I have here is a drugstore shampoo and conditioner. These are the John Frieda Luxurious Volume Touchably Full for Color Treated Hair Shampoo and Conditioner. So they make ones like these without the color specific properties to them, but they also make the one for like if you just got your hair dyed. And this was the one I decided to try because I've never seen a drugstore shampoo that is both protective of color dye and also provides volume. So I decided when I finally saw this in stores that I had to try it, and I got probably about 3/4 the way through and my hair just got really sick of it, and it was leaving my hair super dry and boring looking, and yeah, I had to switch it up. So that's why that ended up in that pile. Next I have here is also drugstore. 2 masks. Yes, 2 masks from Freeman Beauty. This one I've literally had for years, and I think that's why it ended up in this pile unfinished, because it's just really old now. This is the clay mask with mint and lemon, and it's a deep pore cleansing clay mask. So you apply this all over your face. I actually used it in a nighttime routine video. So I don't know, I got sick of it. I found it wasn't really doing anything for my skin anymore. I think that might be because I'm so used to like the high-end masks now from like Sephora that anything, not that it's a bad product or anything, it's just like my skin's expectations have just gone up a little bit. I also tried a sample packet of their charcoal and black sugar polishing mask. Didn't really feel like this was a mask. It didn't really stick to my face. It was a nice face scrub. It's very exfoliating, not good for sensitive skin, I don't think, but it really wasn't mask-like. It didn't stick to my face at all, and it smelled kind of funny, so yeah. Next thing I have here is a Clairol Nice and Easy hair dye kit in the shade 4RB, which is natural dark reddish brown. I used this to touch up my hair before I got it redone after exams in December, so I probably used this in late November, mid-November, and I actually really liked the color that this gave my hair. It's very similar to the color that I get at the salon, and it didn't stain my ears or my scalp or anything like that, so that was great. And another thing that this came with, I ended up finishing completely. This was the Clairol 3, I guess step 3, CC Color Seal Conditioner. That's what they're calling it. It's basically Herbal Essence's Hello Hydration Conditioner in a tube that you get with the hair dye. It smells and acts exactly the same. Yeah, Yeah, because I'm using that shampoo and conditioner now, and it's identical. So that's basically, but it was kind of nice to get that with that because I didn't have any of this conditioner on hand, and it is a nice deep conditioner. And then I also have a few wipes left in this baby, but they dried out. This was the Neutrogena All-in-One Makeup Removing Cleansing Wipes. When I want to use makeup removing wipes, these are the ones I get. Found some more makeup stuff in the pile. This is a mineral powder foundation from Mary Kay. It's pretty much used up now. This is in the shade Ivory 2, and over the summer I really liked using that stuff. I would definitely recommend it. And I also have used up a Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara in black. They're kind of pricey, they're $21, but it's a good one. I like it. My Physicians Formula, very well loved. Mineral Wear Talc-Free Airbrushing Pressed Powder in Creamy Natural. This is the one that's broken, and I've hit pan on it and it's getting kind of gross now, so I put it in the throw out pile. Then also, before Christmas, I ordered a bunch of stuff from Lush Cosmetics because I don't have one here where I live. So I used up a creamy candy bubble bar. This is just the packaging from it. And it was the best bubble bar I've ever used. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I post pretty much every bath that I run, like what products I use for each bath. And that one was definitely my favorite. I also used up Candy Mountain last night. It's like one of the holiday ones. It smells like Rockstar soap, and it had my bathwater like pink and sparkly, and it was so awesome. So I used up that. I also have a sample here of Honey I Wash the Kids soap, which is from Lush. It was okay. I love the scent of it, but it left my skin kind of dry and that squeaky feeling that's kind of uncomfortable. So it was a bit too drying for me. This was the sample card that I got in my Sephora order back in July. This is the Bumble and Bumble BB Hairdressers Invisible Oil Shampoo and Conditioner. I ended up buying mini versions of these as part of my Christmas gifts, and I really enjoy this for like a higher end shampoo and conditioner. Next thing I have here is a Sobeys Lawton's bath essence powder. This is in the scent Vanilla Sandalwood. The packaging looks like this. It was okay. The scent is kind of a bit more on the baby powder side. I didn't really smell any vanilla or anything, but it felt nice in my bath. Another very well loved product. I'm really sad that this is used up. This is my very dirty Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment jar. Looks like this. Pretty much got every ounce out of it that I could. It is absolutely worth the money. If you are wondering if this is worth buying, buy it, because it is the best mask I've ever put on my face. It's very pore tightening. It calms down acne and redness. It just makes my skin look so good, and I want to get more, but I've been holding back because of the price, because it's like $76 Canadian. So, and I have 3 more things here. This is a sample from Sephora of, this is Jurlique Purely Bright Radiant Serum. Didn't notice any difference. My face did not look that radiant. It's the Murad Acne Clearing treatment. It just has 0.5 salicylic acid, so it literally did it all for me. Didn't do a thing. The last sample I actually really loved. This was the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer, and even though it's not the oil-free version, I found this is so nice to use on your skin when your skin is dry. So during the winter, my cheeks and that tend to become more normal to dry skin rather than combination oily like my T-zone. And I found that this foundation primer has been a good alternative from my Mary Kay one because it doesn't feel as silicone-y and slick, and I found it actually gives my cheeks a bit of moisture. So yeah, I really liked this. I would actually consider buying that full price, or full size. So that was all my empties from September to January. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked watching these videos, please give it a big thumbs up. If you did one recently, go ahead and leave that link down below because I would love to watch it. And yeah, I will be back with something else soon. Bye guys!